Hello. Welcome to lesson 19. This is lesson 19. This is where I'm going to be teaching you how to run the scale of C major, the key of C major. We're going to be running the scale. Yeah, I'm going to be teaching you the secret, the finger, the number system, and the finger placement of C major scales. And if you're just joining us for the first time, you're highly welcome, and this is your opportunity to learn and acquire the knowledge of the keyboard. So this is lesson 19, and if you're just joining us, we've done lesson 1, lesson 2, lesson 3, and this is lesson 19. So you you can go back to watch all my previous lessons. They are wonderful, they are awesome, and I explain exhaustively well everything you need to know about the piano, about the keyboard, and about the organ. So today we're going to be talking about scales. We're dealing on C major scales. So if you're joining us for the first time, if you're just watching this video or just listening to this video for the first time, please subscribe to my channel. Subscribe so that you can be getting updates and notifications. Yeah. And also, I always say, please always drop your comments. Drop your comments and questions in the comment section. Let me know whether you understand what I'm teaching. Please drop your comments. And if eventually you want to contribute to the class, you want to add your contribution, please you can also drop it as well. I would love that. Or you can chat me up, or private chat me, or send me anything. But please drop your questions and comments. Yes, I would love that. So let's begin from key C major scale. We're learning a key C major scale. So remember in our previous classes, I already taught you what scales are, right? Taught you what scales are. So I told you scales are I said a scale is the succession of notes, succession of different notes in alphabetical order, and it can either be from ascending order, maybe it's ascending when you're going higher, or descending order when you're coming down. This is descending order, right? So, and I told you there are different types of scales. We have the majors, we have the blue scale, the jazz scale, the chromatic scale, the pentatonic scales, like the one I run for. This is the blue scales. Hey, sorry. So this is the blue scales, Yeah, so this is the blue scales. I told you there are jazz scales as well. There's a jazz scale as well, right? So what I'm doing now, I want to show you the two major scales that are. When I'm done, I will allow you to play. When you have assignment, I'll leave it here for you. So I want to show you the two major scales that are popularly used. We have the major scale and the minor scale. Remember what I told you in my lesson 18. So, and I've already explained that. So if you don't understand, please go and watch my lesson 18 and lesson 17. I explained it very well. So I'm dealing on today. I want to teach you on key major C. Major C. This is your key C. I want to teach you the scales and how to run it. Okay, so let's define it. So let's work on key major scale. So remember, so anything I'm going to be showing you today is going to be on C major. Just C major. Don't get confused, please. I'm teaching you on C major scales. Yes, I told you that there are 12 keys. 12 keys altogether. 12 keys in the keyboard or the piano organ or even the organ. There are 12 keys altogether, and I told you your C. You have your C. You have your C sharp. You have your D. You have your D sharp. You have your E. You have your F. F sharp. G sharp. A B sharp. A sharp, B, and C. So altogether there are 12 keys. But I also told you that I'm going to be showing you how to run the major scale and the minor scales on all these 12 keys. So I'm starting first and foremost, we're starting on the key C. We want to learn the major scale on key C. Yeah. So why are we learning it on key C? Why are we learning on key F or F sharp or G or B? Why are we first learning it on key C? We are learning on key C because key C major scales, key C. The key C major scales is the easiest and the simplest scale. Yeah. Did you get what I said? I said the key C major scales is the easiest and the simplest scales because in the course of running the scales, there are no black keys attached to it. In the course of running the scales, there are no black keys attached to it. Hope you understand what I'm teaching you. Yeah, there are no black keys. Everything you play, you're from your do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. They're all white keys. For example, look at it. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. This one now, did you can observe I didn't play any black keys. Everything is white. Do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. This is the key C. Remember, this is the key C. Now, if you observe closely, I didn't play any black keys. You see, so it's only on key C. They call it keys. Most musicians call it key C natural. It's only on key C natural or key C major that you don't have any black key. All other keys, at least you have one black key attached to it. You know, you have one black key attached to it or two black keys attached to it. But on key C, you just play it direct, no black keys. That is so beautiful, no black keys. So that is, and it's the most easiest key. It's the most easiest key. So I'm going to be well on the key C, remember? So and you also remember your so before we go on the key C, I want to show you the what's it called, the treble clef of your C major. Yes, where it is found in the treble clef. Yes, you know, remember I explained this to you in my previous lesson. So well, let's start on the key C. So remember this is your treble clef, your line 1, line 2, line 3, line 4, and your line 5, right? Use your stave. Remember, I want to draw my treble clef. I want to indicate my C on it. And I told you on this your treble clef, you start from here, you put your dot, come from here down, you cut it from here, then you go up, you cut it here, and then you come here. You get it? This is your treble clef. This line I drew is called your staff. A staff is made up of 5 lines, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 4 spaces. Space 1, space 2, space 3, space 4. So altogether, all this thing is called a clef. This is your clef. Alright. So everything here is called treble clef. This is treble clef. So the reason why I'm drawing this, I want to explain the C major scale to you. That is why the C major scale is found in the treble clef as well. So So remember I said the first letter is what? Your first letter in the treble clef is your C. Remember? And then we have your D. Then E is the first note that begins your line. E, F. Then you have your G, A, your B, then C, D, just like that. So now if you look at this thing very well, look at this critically. This C, remember we're on the key of C major, major scales. That's what we are. So anything we're drawing is on the scale of C major scale. Now, in the key of C major scale, your C represents your do. Yeah. Then your D represents your re. Your E represents your mi. Your F represents your fa. Your G represents your sol. Your A represents your la. And then your B, your T. Then you come back to C, which is your do. You see? So you see, C is your do, your D is your re, your E is your mi, your E is your F. Sorry, your F is your fa, your G is your sol, your A is your la, B is T, and then you come back to C. Now this your C, which is do, is 1. This you can call it 1. Your D you can call it 2. Your E you can call it 3. Your F you can call it 4. Sorry, 4. Your sol you can call it 5. Then your so is 5, right? Your A is 6, B is 7. It's just like your this. Let me draw it from here so you can see clearly. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. So we have your do, we have your re, we have your mi, we have your fa, we have your so, we have your la, we have your t, and then we'll come back to do. So this C now is your 1. It's your 1. We have your 2, we have your 3, we have your 4, we have your 5, 6, 7. Then you come back to 1. Some other professional musicians or keyboardists say at times you say 8, but you say same thing as 1. It's a C. So let me now indicate this thing I just drew on the piano, on the keyboard rather. So this is your C. Look at it. Your C is here. Look at your C here. Your C. This is it. You may see your D, your re, your E is your mi, your F is your fa, your G is your so, your A is your la, your B is your T. Then you come back to C. So this is how to indicate it. Remember I taught you this thing in my previous lesson. I taught you this treble clef. So now I want to show you how to play the C major scales. Now listen to me closely. Hope you've drawn this. Have you drawn this? Have you drawn it? Take your time to draw it so you can understand. Please, if you don't understand this thing, I already explained it in lesson 11, lesson 12, and lesson 13, and I also explained it in lesson 14 as well. But in case you don't understand, even though you watch it and you watch my other lessons, my other previous lesson, you don't understand, please drop your question in the comment section. Drop it there. Yes, please drop it there. God bless you. So now on the key of C major scale, remember I said C major scale is the easiest key, right? Because it doesn't have any sharp or flat key. It's just there. It doesn't have any black keys on top of it. So now we're going to use these are 5 fingers. 5 fingers. I want to teach you the right hand first, the right hand to play the C major scale. So it's like this. Now this is your 1. This is your thumb. Is your 1. This is your thumb, right? You place it on your C. Look at the way you play the keyboard. You don't play keyboard like this. You play like this. You curve your hand. Hope you can see my hand. Can you see the hand? You will have to curve your hand like this. See the way I'm curving my hand. So this is your thumb is on it. You play it 1. This is your second finger. Your second finger will be for re. Your third finger is your mi. Then this your 1 that you played here. You bring it here. After this your mi. This your 1 that you played as do. You bring it here. See I'm doing it. You curve it. You bring it to fa. So we have your 1, 2, 3. See, you bring this one here. This particular one, you bring it here. You curve it. You say this. See, wow, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Are you saying it? So you don't do like this. You don't play like that. It's wrong. Your hand don't go up too high above the keyboard. You just place everything on top of the keyboard. Place all your 5 fingers on top of the keyboard. Then you strike it. The remaining will still be on top. But it's only this one I explained for the now. You see? Then you remove your hand. You play second finger. Remove your hand. You play the third one. Mi. Remove your hand. You play the fourth one. Then you bring this one here. You bring it. You curve it there. Nobody will know. See? See, I curve it. So, you see? Place your hands on top of the keys before you play the keyboard. So have your do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Did you get that? Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Again, do, re, mi, fa, sol. Same way if you're going back to. So I do it again. This is your thumb, is your do. I said when you want to play the keyboard, you don't play like they don't lie your fingers on it. Curve your hands, curve it. As if you want to type, There's a way you place the finger, as if you want to type. No, you type it like this. So you type, you place it like this if you want to type. Then your thumb is for 1, your do. Your 2 is your re. Your 3 finger is your mi. Then you bring this one here. This your 1, you curve it here, you bring it here. Then you strike the next one. By this 4, you strike so. Then you play your la. Then your 3 is for la. Then your 4th is for ti. Then the last finger is for your do. You see it, so have your do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. In the course of crossing this one here, you don't do like this one. It's wrong. What you do is, then you bring this one here. You won't allow anybody to see it. You curve it. You see, while you are playing this one, the remaining hand are on top of the keys. The remaining fingers are on top of the keys, but you're not striking them. You're just striking the first note. Then the remaining hand there, you remove your hand, you strike the second one. Remove your hand, you strike the third one. Then you bring this since your third finger is still on the mi note, it's still hitting the note, you bring this one here, you bring this particular one, you bring it back here. Then when you strike it, you remove your third finger from mi, you strike your fa. Then your second one go for so. Then your third one go for la. Your fourth go for ti, then go to do. So it's easy. The same way you went, the same way you're going to come back. Do you understand? So have your do, ti, la, so, fa. You know, do, ti, la, so, fa. No, this third finger now, we have to come back to me. Look at it. You cross it like the same way you went, same way you come back. Did you get that? I said, again, look at it. Then this particular third finger, we'll bring it here. Did you get it? So we have do, your pinky finger, the smallest, followed by your fourth, your third, your second, your first. Then you bring your third finger here again. So remember what I said. I said while you're still playing the first note, the remaining fingers on top of the keyboard, right? Don't raise your hand above the keyboard too much. When this one is fire, you bring this third finger, you cross it. While your thumb is still on fire, you cross this one here. So we have do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. This is your C major scale. Your C is your do, your re is your D is your re, your E is your mi. You cross this one here. Your F is your fa, your G is your so, your A is your la, your B is your ti, then your C is your do. Do, re, mi, fa, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Again, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. So if you're coming back the same way you went, and you bring this third finger, this third one here, you bring it here. You get it? Do you get that? So practice that. Let me see how you're moving. And if you have any question, remember I told you about the placement. If you want to play it, you place your hand as if you want to type. You don't do like this. You don't do like this. You don't curve your hand. You place your hand as if you want to type. See if you want to type. You place it. First of all, place it. This is how you place your hand. You place it as if you want to type, not like this. You don't place your hand like this. You place it like this. If you're typing, look at my hand here. So I come here. This is only for the right hand. I'm not touching the left. So practice the right hand. Let me see how successful you are. Practice only the right hand first. Keep practicing it. So for the beginning, for the beginners, I know it might not be easy for you because your hand may be stiff. So do it small, gradually. Just do it do, re, mi. Place your hand on top of the keyboard. Remember, before you play, you place your hand on top of the keyboard. You place your hand. Don't rush it. Come back now. Come back. This is your pinky finger. You strike the last note, your fourth note, your third, your second, your thumb, and you bring this third finger. You bring it here. While your thumb is still on fire, you bring this one here. Don't rush it. Just do it small, gradually until you become fast. Don't rush it. You cannot get the full speed a day. The more you play, so the more as you're playing it, as you're playing the scale, you're saying the sound as you're playing. You're saying the sound with your mouth. That one helps you in voice training. So it helps you to know to know and retain your sound. Yes, of heart. So like this, as you're playing do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. You know, so let me also give another secret that you can use. So let me give another secret that you can use so that when you are, let me give another secret for the right finger. I'm teaching you the right hand first. I've not touched the left yet. I've not touched the left yet. The left hand. I'm teaching the right hand. So another secret you can use is draw your hand. Draw your right hand. Draw it. Sketch it. This is your thumb. You sketch it here. You put it here. Then follow by this. Followed by the longest one, followed by the fourth one, and then your pinky finger. Are you seeing it? This is your right hand, your right. So this is your right hand. Remember, this is your thumb. This one is do. This thumb is your do. This is your re. Right? This is your mi. Then you come back to this. Your thumb play fa. You put fa. This is your second one, play so. This is your mi, plays la again, la on top of it. Then you play your ti. Then you play your pinky finger. This is your pinky finger, plays your do. You see it? See the numbers? Did you get it? It's very easy. This is your thumb. Your thumb plays your do. Your second finger, which is this one, plays your re. Your third finger, which is this one, plays your mi. Your fourth finger, which is this one, plays your ti. And sorry, your thumb plays your do. Your second plays your re. Your mi, your third finger plays your mi. Then you come back to your thumb, which is your fa. Then your saw, it plays your second finger is for the saw, and then the third finger is again for the la. Then you play your ti and you end it the same way. Or you can also do this: do, re, mi, fa, sol, la. Sorry, let me do it again. Sorry, let me do it. So you can First, I want you to note this first. Hope you've noted this. This for the right hand. Hope you've noted it already. So you can sketch it like this as well. So let me give you another easiest I want to show you another easiest way. Okay.